Fog is a kind of weather that erases the world, a cloud that descends to Earth, blurring the familiar. Two cities, London and San Francisco, are defined by their fogs, each with its own story. London's fog, once a thick yellow pea souper born of coal and river mist, shaped the city's history and identity. San Francisco's fog, affectionately called Carl, is a clean white visitor from the Pacific, cooling the city and inspiring its culture. These mists are more than weather. They're characters in the dramas of their cities. In 2025, both fogs have changed, growing thicker, more persistent, and transforming daily life. The familiar has become strange, the veil now obscures rather than softens. This new fog is a product of climate change, a sign of our shifting relationship with the atmosphere. It's no longer just a backdrop, but an active force reshaping urban life. This story explores the histories, science, and transformation of these fogs. We'll see how people in both cities are adapting to this heavier presence, and we'll consider what it means to live in a world where the fog keeps rolling in, thicker and more lasting than ever. It's a story about weather, but also about us. Welcome to the journey into the mist. London's fog was born from coal and water, a toxic pea souper that choked the city for centuries. This yellow-green fog, heavy with soot, was the shadow of progress and the cost of empire. It seeped into every corner, blinding eyes, muffling sound, and turning day into twilight. The fog was both equalizer and divider, wrapping palaces and slums alike, but harming the poor most. It became a character in crime stories, a perfect cover for mystery and misdeed. Navigating the pea souper was like wandering a vanished world. Clean air acts eventually banished the worst of it, leaving behind a gentler, natural river fog. This new mist softened the skyline, evoking history without the threat. Yet, the memory of the pea souper lingers, a benchmark for hardship and resilience. Today's fogs carry echoes of that industrial past, reminding Londoners of their environment's fragility. The city's identity is forever tied to its fog, a living archive of its industrial soul. The mist is a reminder of transformation, how human activity shapes even the air we breathe. London's fog is no longer a monster, but its ghost remains. The city endures, shaped by the mists of history and the challenges of today. The fog is both memory and warning. San Francisco's fog, Carl, is a beloved force of nature, not a relic of industry. Formed when warm Pacific air meets the cold California current, Carl is a clean, rolling bank of cloud. Each morning it gathers offshore, then streams through the Golden Gate, cascading over hills and bridges. The fog is a daily spectacle, a dance between ocean and land, heat and cold. It's the city's natural air conditioner, keeping summers cool while the rest of California swelters. Carl creates microclimates with one neighborhood in sun, another in mist. To live here is to read the fog's moods, chasing sunshine or embracing the chill. The fog inspires poets, artists, and photographers, softening the city's edges and adding mystery. Foghorns echo across the bay, the city's mournful, beautiful soundtrack. Carl is more than weather, it's a defining character, a reminder of nature's power. The fog marks the boundary between city and ocean, known and unknown. Even in a metropolis, nature remains ever present. San Francisco's identity is inseparable from its fog. Carl is the city's constant companion. In 2025, both London and San Francisco's fogs have thickened, lasting longer and growing denser. This is climate change made visible. A warmer atmosphere holds more moisture, fueling more fog. In London, warmer Atlantic waters and milder winters create ideal conditions for dense radiation fogs. These new mists echo the pea soupers, but without the soot. In San Francisco, hotter inland valleys intensify the pull of the marine layer, drawing Carl deeper and denser into the city. The balance that once governed the fog's ebb and flow is disturbed. The thickening fog is a tangible sign of a planet in flux. It's a message from the climate system delivered in mist. The familiar veil has become a heavy daily presence. The thickening fogs of 2025 are linked by global weather patterns. The jet stream, destabilized by a warming Arctic, now meanders and stalls, locking cities into extended fog events. In London, this means days of gray stillness. In San Francisco, it supercharges Carl's density. The same global forces drive both cities' new weather stories. A heatwave in California and a damp chill in London are symptoms of the same climate shift. The world is smaller, connected by a shared atmospheric fate. The fog is a local sign of global change. Our weather is now a story written in mist. The thickened fog of 2025 has brought air travel to a crawl in both London and San Francisco. Airports depend on visibility. Dense fog grounds flights, delays schedules, and strands thousands. Even advanced landing systems have limits. When visibility drops too low, operations halt. Heathrow and SFO now face more hours of low visibility procedures, especially in peak fog seasons. The economic costs are huge, and the human toll, missed trips, ruined plans, grows. The fog is a quiet force, reminding us of our vulnerability despite modern technology. Our global mobility is at the mercy of water vapor. The skies are grounded, ambitions paused by mist. The fog has reasserted its power over our high-speed world. Nature still sets the terms. Londoners meet the return of thick fog with annoyance, nostalgia, and stoic acceptance. The city slows down, forced to adapt to a new rhythm. The clean white mist is different from the toxic fogs of old. People walk in it, experience it. Familiar landmarks emerge from the mist, making the city feel mysterious and new. Photographers flock to capture these ethereal scenes, finding beauty in obscurity. The fog muffles noise, creating a rare quiet in the city. For some, it's a welcome respite. For others, a daily challenge. The fog fosters a sense of shared experience. Strangers give each other more space. The city feels smaller and more intimate. There's resilience in the air. London has endured worse and adapts again. For many, the fog is a reminder of the city's history and its ability to endure. Yet, not everyone is charmed. Workers dependent on clear skies face real hardship. Still, the city's spirit persists. Coats on, scarves wrapped, Londoners step into the gray. The fog is both obstacle and inspiration. It's a test of patience and creativity. London meets the mist with its trademark resolve. In San Francisco, the intensified fog has disrupted the city's daily dance with the sun. The mist lingers longer, creating persistent whiteouts and testing the city's outdoor culture. Residents obsess over microclimate forecasts, chasing rare pockets of sunshine. Sunshine has become a precious commodity, dividing the city into meteorological zones. Outdoor plans are uncertain. Indoor spaces like bookstores and cafes see renewed popularity. Yet there's a spirit of adaptation. Surfers and hikers embrace the fog, finding beauty in the immersive experience. The thicker fog deepens the city's relationship with Carl, blending affection with frustration. The mist is a constant reminder of environmental change. It's a daily topic of conversation, a shared wonder and complaint. San Franciscans are learning new rhythms, adapting to a city reclaimed by the sea's breath. The fog is now a dominant partner in city life. The dance continues, even as the steps change. The prospect of ever-thickening fog challenges both London and San Francisco. If trends continue, these cities may enter a new era of reduced visibility and altered daily life. Infrastructure will need to adapt. Transport, tourism, and industry must evolve for a world of low visibility. The city's appeal may shift, but new opportunities could arise in technology and climate adaptation. The fog could become an economic driver or a refuge from heat elsewhere. Beyond the practical, the fog shapes the human spirit, fostering introspection, community, and new forms of art. Our sense of beauty may shift to embrace the subtle and the gray. Living in mist compels us to focus on the present, on what's close at hand. The fog is a metaphor for our uncertain future, a world where the long view is obscured. London and San Francisco's fogs are a global story, a reminder of our fragile world. The air is changing, and so must we. How we adapt will define these cities for generations. The story of the fog is the story of us.